Aloha, everybody. Michelle Melendez with blossominnerwellness.com, standtogetherhawaii.com, and this is also on the Voice of Kona radio show 100.5 FM here on the islands. I want to say first, thank you so much to everybody who has been sending in their affidavits. Big Island, man, we got to bust a move here because our Big Island county community really thinks that they can control what we do with our property. And if you are a property owner here on Big Island, please go to standtogetherhawaii.com, click on action, click on action. If you are in Maui, if you are in anywhere, actually, we can send the affidavits to the governor showing his constitutional violations and his perjury of his oath of office. It's amazing. People are writing to me. Eileen sent me her affidavit and she asked me, Michelle, you said that you did something wrong on your first affidavit, which I did. I did not include my address, my return mailing address. I didn't include it. And so that's why I'm redoing mine. On Monday, mine will be sent out. It's already printed, giving it and getting it notarized on Monday, and it will go into the mail, certified mail on Monday. So that's the power we have. And people around the world who've done this, who've sent the Hawaii governor his affidavit of truth showing how he has violated the Constitution and lied, which is fraud. You know, I had a good friend of mine who I love dearly, and he said, you know, they can lie, they can be assholes. Yeah, they can be assholes, but they can't lie. It's fraud. You cannot lie to the people when you are an elected official. So these affidavits do hold weight, they do hold power. Please get yours in, standtogetherhawaii.com, click on action. And these are also really you could use for your own government officials. Please do that. So today I want to share about the Office of Emergency, the emergency office where all of the heads of emergency departments go to on Maui during the Lahaina fires. It's really interesting what they found recently, and thank you guys so much for sending me because I have seen this and I've gotten a lot of emails of people sharing this with me. So I'm just going to share it with you guys. And let me just stop share real quick because I want to make sure that the sound is on so you guys can hear what's being said here. There we go. Okay, let's try that again.
So basically, the documents are it's a sign-in sheet for the Emergency Operations Center on the day of the fire, the day that Lahaina was incinerated. However, this took months and months and months for them to release this heavily redacted sign-in sheet, and all it does is it brings more questions than answers at this point, because we don't know who was making the calls, who were the ones that who made the call to block the roads, who was commanding the Coast Guard that day, and it took them hours to start rescuing people in the water out here. Who made that call? We don't know. We don't know who any of those people are, and most of these people work for the Hawaiian government as well, with various different organizations. There's no reasons these names should be redacted, and but the censorship of information out here on Maui is it's unbelievable. All it does, everything that the government out here ends up doing, just makes people trust them even less. And of course, it's going to look like they're hiding a bunch of stuff based on making redactions like that on a sign-in sheet.
So I want to show you the sign-in sheet, what he's sharing. It is, where is it? Here it is. Normally I have this all time-stamped, but I didn't do that today. Here we go.
Documents, you of course you say that Maui County has refused to say who was in charge that day. I mean, if the governor had dictatorial rights, that do we know? Was it Maui County? Well, I mean, was it the state? Was it the federal government? We don't know, right?
No, we have no idea, and that seems like a pretty easy question to answer. But for whatever reason, they don't want to. I don't know if it was, I want to know the main shot caller here. Was it the mayor? Is he trying to cover it up for political reasons? It's very likely. The chief of police has been hiding for months and months now. Nobody has heard from him. He hasn't taken any questions. He hasn't done any interviews. He won't talk to the people. I haven't found a single person that has seen him here since like October.
Wow.
So was he the one that made the call to block the roads and keep all the residents in? You know, Clayton, the only people that survived in Lahaina uh, are the ones that went around the roadblock. You know, illegally went around the Maui PD's roadblock. So we don't have any answers about that either. Why were they blocking the roads?
Why were they blocking the roads, everyone? So I just want to not congratulate, but I also want to put a shout out to Tracy, who's been doing a really good job on the Maui police chief. Oh my gosh, if you guys haven't been watching Breast Junkie, her channel, I'm going to post the link in the description because that's a really good one. She's really gone through a very deep dive on the Maui police chief. So do watch that. You guys, we've got these, I just want to, we got these guys on the run. We have this. It takes all of us though. Go to standtogetherhawaii.com, get your affidavits in, get the affidavit to the governor. I will be doing an affidavit for the Maui mayor, who also has gone into hiding. I remember when Peggy Hall was like, Bisson is missing. And he has, because these bastards, I'm just going to say it, these absolute horrible criminals, they know that they've been caught. They know it. And we've got this. So standtogetherhawaii.com, scroll down, click on the governor's affidavit. Anybody around the world can do this, but we do need Lahaina people who have had their homes burned. We need those people will have the biggest standing. And we so far have two Lahaina residents that are putting in their affidavit. We have a possible third one. And I've put a request out to a lot of you guys are going, contact Eric West from Maui. I have contacted him. I have asked him to talk about the affidavits. He asked on his last live, he said, where should my channel go? And I called him up and I left him a message and I said, have it go toward the truth. You are sharing the truth about Lahaina. You were showing all the anomalies. You were showing the police. You were doing all this work. Go there. You know, let the people know about this affidavit to the governor of what we're doing. So I call him out. I call you out, brother. Get this information out because, you know, Tracy, I love you, sister. We've been sharing and interviewing each other and diving deep. Don't let this stop. Don't let this stop. You know, we owe it to these people. This is on our watch. Our people were murdered. That not only Hawaii was attacked, America was attacked. You know, I know those are two different things, but both of them were attacked. And it's not going to be on my watch. I'm doing everything I can, and that is at standtogetherhawaii.com. Click on action, friends. Click on action and take action. It takes about 2 to 3 hours because the affidavits, you have to print them out. You've got to go to the notary. You've got to get it registered mail. And it could be quicker. Just if you're just doing the governor, it'll take maybe an hour, 2 hours. If you're on Big Island and you're doing all the affidavits for all the Big Island County council members, holding them accountable to their oath of office, which they have perjured with bills 121, 122, 123, which goes against the housing. They're trying to tell people you can't have a bed and breakfast. They're trying to take away all these rights for people's property, which absolutely violates the Constitution, you guys. Not on our watch. Is it going to be on your watch? No. So Eileen, I want to say thank you so much again. I mentioned you at the beginning. She wrote me, she sent me her affidavit. She asked a question on what mistake I did. The only mistake I did was I didn't put my return address. That's why I'm redoing mine. It's getting in the mail on Monday, you guys. I'm doing it. And I hope that you join me, and join all of the rest of the people around the world who are taking a stand, either protesting or doing affidavits. Affidavits are the power of the people. They're the power of the people. And we should tell them, we see you. We know what you did, and it's not okay. And it's not going to be done on my watch. You are going to be held accountable. That's our power. So let's just do a quick prayer. Great Spirit, infinite intelligence of all things, source of love, source that has created these bodies. You are breathing our bodies. You are beating our hearts. You are running billions and billions of processes in our body right now. And I have no idea how you're doing it, but you know. Just like you know what has been done to the people around the world. You know the crimes better than any of us. So the light is shining, and it is shining brightly on Maui, and it is shining brightly on the Hawaii Islands, and it is shining brightly on the mainland. It is shining brightly in Canada. It is shining brightly in Mexico. It is shining brightly in the UK, in Ukraine, in Russia. It is shining so, so brightly in Israel and in Palestine and in China. It is shining brightly in Australia and New Zealand. It is shining brightly in Africa. Great Spirit, we know that the truth is here, and we know it is happening. We get to watch as things unfold for these criminals who have harmed children, who have murdered our ohana, who have done atrocities that we can't even fathom, that they are being held accountable, and that these criminals are being peaceably removed from office, or they're stepping down. We get to watch as it unfolds. We get to watch as our true freedom, a freedom that we really don't even understand, is showing up for each one of us, is showing up for our country, is showing up for our children and our grandchildren, in our future. We get to watch as the criminals in Davos, which is called the World Economic Forum, we get to watch as they are peaceably removed and held accountable for their crimes. We get to watch it all unfold in this game called being in a human body. And Great Spirit, I'm just so grateful for our guidance and our courage to do what is ours to do our kuleana. So grateful because you are guiding us every step of the way. And I trust in you so much, Great Spirit, with every step I take and every breath that comes out of my body, which you are guiding. So I'm so grateful for all the people watching. Thank you so much, Great Spirit, because we get to watch this game as it unfolds and leaves a world of peace and of harmony and of freedom for all people, because all people matter. All people around the world. We all matter. Thank you so much, Great Spirit. And so it is. Please like and subscribe. I am totally being shadow banned, and my subscriptions are going down. They go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. And it's like, but it's inching forward. So much mahalo to all of you, and sending you a big mahalo and aloha from the Big Island.